Alright there, Procrastinauts, mine's Pleborian, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time we were here, we messed about trying to get a working rocket. It didn't go too well, so I went away. I got the launch pad obliterator. Where are you? The lusty lathe. Yeah, that was the one we were building. And this should now have no launch pad to crash into. I think I came to the conclusion before as well that the thrust is just too extreme for this craft, so I have to be very careful on the ascent, otherwise it will go through itself backside first, and that's never a good thing. Nobody wants the backside to go through their own head, especially the kerbal. So throw a few saves on and we'll see if we cannot get this into orbit. Now, another thing I forgot to check is getting the, what's it called now? The phase angle correct. That's the one I wanted. Yes, phase angle. As you can see, no more launch pad. That's good times. Let's see, what is our phase angle to dual? Oh god, it's miles away. So let's throw this up. Oh, it's not as far as I thought. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna get away from this because that can cause some eye problems. I've said that before, but never mind, I'm saying it again. You do not want to look at that launch pad while this is all happening. So we're getting closer and closer to that marker. I'll do the same thing again as what I've been doing all the time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, bit lower. Okay, bring it down. Keep bringing it down. 1. I need to get it down to about less than 10. Right, okay, that should, in theory, do it for that. How are we? Well, we're still in the day, so close that down. We're going to end the flight. Scrub the launch. Vehicle assembly building. Now, what did I want to do before I actually launch this? Now, there's something I forgot to do up at the top. Where are you? Aha, there we go. I need ladders. Ladders are important in this entire endeavour. Otherwise, our kerbs aren't going to be able to get out of the pod. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all. I especially don't want that. Right, put you there. That should reach the bottom. Okay, perfect. So the lusty lathe is officially ready to go. Launch. Let's see what we can do here, people. We'll probably have a few explosions on the way up, but I'm hoping we will get there eventually. Right, okay. Very awkward design. Another thing I'd thought of is putting solids underneath these engines here, so the top moves as fast as the bottom, but I don't know if that'll work. I am going to go up with very menial thrust. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're going to bring this thrust down a bit. I do not want to be going up too fast because that's when problems start to arise. Struts just do not do anything to stop the rocket from ramming into itself from underneath. We're going to give ourselves a bit more thrust to try and get ourselves a bit more speed. We'll see how that treats us. Alright, nice. We seem to be going up okay. Solids are about to pop off. That should sort the frame rate out. Go. Perfect. Right, okay, thrust all the way up. And we will see if we can keep the thrust down. Now, if I remember correctly, I didn't have time to look at it, but I'm sure the speed was about 700 when we officially went through ourselves. So I'm going to try and correct that. Try and keep ourselves under that speed, and we should be golden. As you can see, we're picking up speed nicely. We're getting up to 8,000 meters. Nice. We're carrying on. 10,000 meters is where we're going to begin our gravity turn. Alright, here we go. Let's begin the very precarious... Oh god, no, there we go. We had an explosion. Right, okay. Restart flight. Was it the gravity turn that caused that? I have no idea. Never mind. We're going to go again. I'd love to know what is causing it. It's something somewhere. Something snapping off that shouldn't be snapping off. I just don't know what that is. So, SAS on. Thrust up to there. And we're going to launch again. No countdown this time. Oh god, no. And flight, end flight, restart flight. Please don't tell me I've got to go back to the VAB and go through the whole process of strutting it up even more. I really hope that's not the case. I suppose I could, in all fairness, strut some struts from this down to this stage here, give it a bit more support at the parts it needs it. But we'll do that if it goes all wrong this time. So let's go. No countdown. SAS on. In fact, let's see if I can not do this with the SAS off. See if that's what causes us any issues. I'm going to begin slightly gravity turning towards 90 degrees so I can keep it... Right, you know what, I'm falling too much to one side, that's not good. Keep on going, keep on bringing it up. Alright, solids are gone, deploy. Thrust up, not all the way though. Yeah, all the way, sod it, let's go. Right, okay, right. So, I saw that then, it was obvious, that tank disappeared, so... End flight, end flight. Vehicle assembly building. Right, so it's the top tanks that are causing the offences here, so they need to be connected elsewhere. So, we'll get some more struts out. And we're going to begin strutting this down to this, I suppose. Yeah, let's go with that. The next stage we are going to connect this to let's go for this way, shall we? And we'll put another one up. Where did that one go? From there. Okay, that one didn't go according to plan by the looks of things, but never mind. I don't know which one that was. It's becoming such a mess of... Hold on! Ah, big sneeze. Yeah, it's becoming a big mess of struts, and it's going to be hard to determine which ones are going to disconnect at the right time when they need to. Hard times ahead in the Kerbal Space Program. But it is these tanks that are causing the offences, so let's go with that. Save and launch. But we are making it up further and further each time, so that's good news. Hopefully this should have rectified a few issues with these tanks here. Wow, this is an absolute mess, absolute pigsty. So same again, thrust up, we'll go. It was the same again. I actually got a good look at that go there. So what was it? That was the top tank. So top tank is what's doing it for us. Vehicle assembly building. Right, okay, so we need more struts on these top tanks. No, we need to do something about it. I don't know why I did that then, but never mind. Throw on some struts there, throw on some struts there, throw on some struts. Here maybe? Oh god, no, that did not work out the way I planned. Put some struts. Okay, just about reaches a decoupler. Right, okay. Save. Launch. Clear the pad to proceed. Let's see if this makes difference. I wonder if it's the decoupler that's causing the issue. I mean, it was that top tank that had disappeared, just phased out of existence. So let's hope that this time this works. Otherwise, I think I might be going back to the drawing board with this entire design. Go. Oh, I thought something had come off then. Let's see, what is it that's gonna go first? I'm keeping an eye out on these three here, because they seem to be the offenders in this entire equation. Because when it disconnects, it's usually from here it goes up. As we saw them, like, it was a separate rocket that just wanted to detach itself. But we're suffering no explosions yet. Let's get let's not count our chickens before they're all hatched though. Thrust up. We're suffering some casual wobble. That's probably what's causing the problem as well. Oh god. Every time it freezes a little bit, I'm assuming that something is blowing up. Something somewhere is breaking. Interesting. Let's keep on going. Coming up to our gravity turn stage. Still keeping an eye on those top tanks. Alright, time to gravity turn. Let's begin this business. I noticed as well, after watching those episodes of Kerbal back, that I only swore once, so I'm getting better with my foul language, and I hope you guys appreciate that, because I'm a very, 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 very big swearer. Let's throw ourselves a bit more power on to get this gravity turn. Hopefully we're not going to suffer too much. Oh god, we are suffering some turns here and there, but let's see if the SAS cannot sort that out. Alright, we're getting a bit lower. We're actually getting further up than we've ever got before, so has that fixed the issue? I don't know. Alright, here's our orbital stage. Let's go for it, shall we? Oh man! Oh man, can we actually be doing this time? I think we could be. It looks like those struts have done the job they needed to do. Hopefully the staging is set up correctly for this, so let's check our APO. Yep, we are getting right out there, so let's see if I can not build this to 200, shall we? And then we will begin burning our orbit out from there. Alright, kill the engines. How much fuel have we got left? A whole tank to abuse. Wow, look at this size of this thing, man. Incredibly insane rockets, overly complicated and FPS killers. Rockets should not be this complicated. I do not think they should. Devs, if you are watching this, don't take this as a complaint, but this is not realistic space program material. I know the game isn't meant to be hyper realistic, say like what Orbiter is, but I don't think NASA would ever build anything that looks like this. But then again, who knows? I mean, the SLS that's supposed to be the next answer to the shuttle is supposed to be a 3-stage rocket. I'm not entirely sure, but it has that kind of weird shuttle look about it. So, oh god, we are turning very slow. RCS might have not gone amiss here, but it's just a waste. It is just a complete waste. Right. You're on that APO. Good, 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 good. Right, let's burn this fuel tank down and see if we can actually get our orbit out of it. Let's see, 1,700, 1,800, 2,200 is about the delta V required, I think. Alright, orbit achieved, and we have half a tank to go, so we can now go to Joule with some of these tanks in tow. Probably not all the way. Let's have a look at how we're doing. Okay, so Joule's phase angle is about to come down to it. We are also coming to our ejection angle. Alright, let's speed up time, shall we? Let's get ourselves out there. Alright, let's get ourselves down to about 5 on the ejection angle. Alright, let's take it a bit less. 3. Right, okay, so now it's the big struggling turn to try and get round before that ejection angle goes straight past. So yeah, we've not made this, I don't think so. Thrust up, thrust all the way up, and let's get some power to the people, shall we? Power to the people! Right, let's see if the next bunch of stages is correct. Alright, engage those. Right, nice, nice, nice. Happy days are had by the Kerbal Space Program. Excellent, Snake. Right. Joule, I want focus on you. And we have to build up some serious delta V here. Now, I should have put the tanks in the staging a bit better than what they are. But then again, I'm hoping this is... I don't suppose it matters where the tanks are in the staging, as long as I can keep an eye on the prize. So let's see. Yeah, disconnect them. Yeah, okay, right. No, I'll work that out as we get to it. But let's throw on some time warp, shall we? Okay, we nearly hit the moon there for a second. Alright, now this is it. Interplanetary travel has been engaged, so the Delta V is going down. We're slowly moving up on our marker. And we are going at a casual 1 degree over where we should, so let's get back down, shall we? The speed isn't really going up as much as it was. Okay, no, that's not it. There we go. Hold yourself. Damn it. Yeah, there we go. But our Delta V is getting out there, so that's good. That's good indeed. Jewel, you are such a bugger to hit. And you're a bugger to get to. Look how long this is taking us. I can tell you now that the transit period is very long indeed. How are we doing for fuel? Right, we're about to dive down into the second tank anytime soon. So keep on building that Delta V. Keep on going. If we get a bit further towards this. Alright, nice. We're getting further out. Speed up time. Right, we're down to those engines there, so they're going to be what we are using to give ourselves orbital corrections. I don't want to use the lander tanks, but these things are draining so fast now that it could be the case. Oh god, no, 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 I forgot about the time warp thing. You should never do this on time warp. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Half tank, keep going. You can do this. I have confidence that you can do this. I hope you can do this. Delta V's going down rapidly. So's our fuel. Oh god. If I can use these engines just to do orbital corrections and get myself around Lave, then we're on form to win here. But I don't think that's going to be the case. We're going to have to use some of our aerospike power. Alright. The GM is getting down very, very fast, so any second I'm going to kill the engines. Right, okay, right. How much have we got? Wow, we are down to very, very little bits, so... Oh no indeed, so... Switch that stage around for that one, and then we will use what we've got left. Okay, so I'm going to do what I'm supposed to here. I'm going to get round Joule. How far are we? We're quite far out there according to this, yeah. Over 1 billion meters away above the surface. So that's like, what, 100 million kilometers? I think that's what that is. Oh well, here we go. The slowest part of the journey. Going round. I wonder if I could have been a bit more efficient with my burn. Indeed. Maybe a bit more efficient with my initial ascent, because things can just happen like that. Things can just happen. In fact, I could use these engines to... how far am I going to be out? I'm going to be quite far out, I should think. I hope I don't have to go through a redesign. I really hope I don't. I mean, I suppose I could put those solids back on underneath the ones that I took off in the last episode, but I don't know. You know what, we're getting to about that halfway point now. I don't know whether to stay in this kind of distance and then work around that, because we're not very equatorial at all, are we? Let's move this sluggish thing. We'll try and go south and see if that causes us to go down. Maybe make that orbit more equatorial, as it were. The more equatorial we're going to be, the better. Any second these engines are just going to completely run out. Yeah, here we go. How's this doing? Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do here is jettison them, get the next stage ready, get away from them. Oh dear, what happened then? Did we lose something? What did we lose? Oh no, a tank collided with us. It didn't break anything on our ship. But never mind, that's not what we're after, is it? Alright, okay, let's see if we can... Right, okay, yeah, quick save this bad boy. Get ourselves dual on the focus again. And then we'll use this to try and adjust our periapsis. You see, this is what I should have done with my initial test. I should have gone out wide and then adjusted the orbit from there. Hopefully this isn't going to kill too much of our fuel. We do have 2 tanks to go. The atmosphere and gravity is roughly about the same, but we only have to go through 20,000 meters less. So with the little bit of fuel we had spare in the lander, then I suppose we are... we still could do this. We could still do this. It's just a case of finding out when we get there. Come on, speed up time, man, speed up time. And I do want this to be more equatorial than it is, so let's see if we can't not do something about this because of the weird angle we're going on there. How quick are these tanks actually draining? It's them first, isn't it? Right. Let's see, out of all these corrections I'm going to be doing, let's see if we can't not... get our periapsis down. See if we can not use this to adjust the actual angle itself. The wider we're out. Right, is that on the marker? It's hard to tell. It's not going south of the marker, is it? No. Okay, right, we'll go with that. We're going to throw in another quick save. And we're going to speed up time. We're going to progress onwards. Onwards to Lave.